The phrase dry as a bone is an idiomatic expression used to describe something that is completely devoid of moisture, typically referring to a state of extreme dryness. It conveys the idea that the object or environment being described is extremely dry, parched, or lacking any trace of moisture. The phrase draws on the visual and tactile image of a bone, which is commonly associated with being dry and devoid of any moisture. Bones are often associated with deserts, arid landscapes, or long periods of drought, where the absence of water leads to extreme dryness. When something is described as dry as a bone, it suggests that it is completely dry and lacks any moisture or dampness. This can apply to various contexts, such as weather conditions, land or soil, culinary descriptions, or even the state of one's skin or throat. In terms of weather, dry as a bone is often used to describe environments experiencing prolonged periods of no rainfall or humidity. It characterizes a climate that is arid, lacking precipitation, and exhibiting dry conditions. It can be used to describe regions such as deserts or during extended dry spells. In culinary contexts, the phrase can describe food or cooking methods that result in a lack of moisture. For example, if a piece of meat is overcooked, it may become dry as a bone, indicating that it has lost its natural juiciness and tenderness. Similarly, baked goods that are excessively dry may also be described using this expression. The phrase can also be used metaphorically to describe someone's physical condition. For instance, if someone's skin or throat feels extremely dry due to dehydration or a lack of hydration, they may describe themselves as being dry as a bone. It's worth noting that the phrase is used figuratively and doesn't necessarily indicate a literal comparison to bones. Rather, it evokes a vivid image to emphasize the extent of dryness or lack of moisture. In conclusion, the phrase dry as a bone is an idiomatic expression used to describe something that is completely devoid of moisture, conveying a state of extreme dryness. It draws on the imagery of bones, which are commonly associated with dryness, and can be used to describe weather conditions, land or soil, culinary descriptions, or physical sensations. Understanding the figurative nature of the phrase helps convey the intensity of dryness and highlights the absence of moisture in the context being described.